Alright, I just checked the audio of the last video, which is currently at this point in time uploading to YouTube. I am making this video here to talk about my thoughts and feelings on the update schedule, not update schedule, on the DLC, the DLC roadmap, the free DLC of Mission 100, which I am currently playing. The free update coming in spring in regards to the survival mode. I am very excited for that. As well as the free update in regards to... No, apologies, sorry. Those are the only two free updates, but the paid DLC. I want to talk about the paid DLC. I want to give my thoughts on it, how I feel about it, and everything as such. My feelings on the DLC. I loved it. I loved the trailer. I know it was just a teaser. I genuinely cannot wait up until April to... I cannot wait until April. Sorry, I was locked in for a second. I can't wait till April to essentially talk about, to hear more at the battle hour. In regards to everything I think about the events that happened, the Genkai Damatsuri event, it was very good. It was very good. I, of course, want to make videos in regards of the moral video as well as the, remake video, the Dragon Ball Super remake that they're doing. Or at least the Battle of Gods remake. But yeah, but before I get into any of that, those will be separate videos in their own time. I would very much like to talk about the DLC, what I saw, what I looked at, and I essentially kind of want to break it down for you guys a little bit as to what I saw. So, I saw a few new characters in regards of Super Saiyan Bardock, King Piccolo, to which I'm glad King Piccolo's in the game, finally, you know. Now, when I say finally, I don't mean finally as in, oh, he's finally in the game. To which, of course, he is finally in the game, you know. But I say that as a good thing. I don't mean that in a passive-aggressive way towards the game. Or I don't mean to say finally to dog walk on the game, as a lot of other channels will do. That is not my intention. I love Sparking Zero. I grew up on Tenkaichi 3. From like elementary school onward is the game I grew up with. I very much love the game. Tenkaichi was able to really help me growing up, you know, with my boredom. You know, and privilege my lack of friends. So I very much have much to thank for Tenkaichi. You know. So of course, when I say finally King Piccolo is in the game, I mean it in a very positive sense, not in a passive aggressive sense, nor in any way to dog walk the game. I feel like we have enough people hating on Sparking Zero as is. I feel like we need a few more channels giving it a bit more credit. Critique obviously is needed. Critique is obviously needed. But clearly, there has been enough critique and everyone has said and asked for the same exact thing over and over and over again to the point as to what it seems as if Bandai is listening. Which is good. Which is good. Bandai listened, there's a lot more critiques. Alright, the critiques worked. So congratulations to all the people who wanted more modes. You got your more modes. To the people who wanted more stages, you were getting stages. And to the people who wanted more characters, you're getting characters. You're finally getting your Super 17. Congratulations. Now let me see him in ranked. Let me see him online. Let me see people play Super 17. To all the glorious Super 17 fans that were hiding amongst the midst of Dragon Ball GT's Incursion. To all those Super 17 fans, let me see you hop on the game when he comes out. Let me see No, I want to see nothing but Super 17s in the online. But jokes aside, um, we got Zangya, sidekick from Bojack's crew. We have Mercenary Tao, as well as Devilman, or what we assume to be Devilman. I think it has to be Spike Devilman, given the way like the feet are curled upwards, and it's like a dark blue suit, and that's like the only person we really know with dark blue suit whose feet curved upwards like that. Unless I am mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. Um, but yeah, I will say, I have a few worries for the game. I have a few worries. Let me address my worries before I go into the positive stuff. So that way we can finish the video on a positive note rather on a negative note. I want to talk about my concerns for the game. Mainly in the concerns in regards of Bardock. I'm concerned that episode of Bardock, the one that can turn Super Saiyan, is going to be just another outfit, a third outfit for Bardock. Quite like, for example, Daima Goku. I'm concerned that he's going to be like Daima Goku, to which this Goku can't turn Super Saiyan, but this one can. You know, with the little blue thing there. I'm a little concerned about that. I, of course, want Super Saiyan Bardock in the game. But one thing I would love to see, I would love it if it were just a transformation itself and not an outfit that can transform. Because I would love to see Dragon Ball minus Bardock turn Super Saiyan. I feel like that would be very cool. You know, I hope this is what happens. But of course, there is the obvious elephant in the room of they are not above giving a non-transforming character the ability to transform in the form of an outfit, like what they did for Daima Goku, which is what I do not want for Bardock. But I very much could see it happening. You know, which is what I'm very concerned about. But another concern I have, a second concern, probably might be in regards of the new stages. I'm a little concerned because whenever they mean stages, they also include the, sunset and nighttime stages as a stage. So I would like to see more than just Kame House. I would like to see, the Glacier Ice map, even if it doesn't have to be in that DLC, of course, because, I know maps take a long time. I know coding a game is very hard. I know making a game is very hard. So, of course, I am going to, of course, give it a little bit of leeway and let the developers take their time in regards of this game, of course. So, if we cannot get any more maps than just Kame House, I won't be too heartbroken about it. Personally, I won't be too heartbroken about it. I won't make a big deal out of it, as unlike the rest of the Sparking Zero community. I won't make a big deal out of it. I won't be too heartbroken about it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm a patient man. I am a patient Dragon Ball fan. If we cannot get it right then and there, I am more than willing to wait for whenever the new map comes. Because, if we wait long enough, we'll be rewarded, right? As from what this game's existence has shown me. I have wanted a Budokai Tenkaichi 4 since the Dragon Ball Super came out, in all honesty. I've wanted it since 2013 and 2015. A Budokai 4 would have been awesome. Growing up, I, of course, felt like, okay, it's never gonna come, but then we got Sparking Zero, to which fundamentally plays like Tenkaichi 3. Tenkaichi 3, it does. Of course, there are a few, mechanics that are not in... oh, I should say there is a mechanic There is a singular mechanic that is in Take That 3 that is not in Sparking Zero, and that is in regards to a type of defense mechanism where you trade health to create essentially a shockwave, right? You trade in a bar of health, or at least like 70% of a bar of health, to create essentially a shockwave that'll get the opponent from behind you. You see, the problem with Sparking Zero, a lot of players will get behind other players and attack them from behind, and we have no way to defend ourselves. This is how cheese is created. You know, like gaming cheese and, you know, all the meta ways to play the game, you know? To which sucks a lot. It sucks a lot. I feel like if we had that mechanic in the game, there would essentially be no room for cheese. There would be no room for cheese, you know? Because we have a method of defending ourselves whenever there is an opponent trying to combo behind us. We have a method of defending ourselves. The opponent will be stunned and we can turn around and then get on the offense. You know, simple as that. But all of that aside, that's about the only concerns I have with the game. I just want them to add that shockwave mechanic so people can stop doing the charge key blast from behind spam. You know, that would be nice. Of course, Bandai isn't going to, you know, listen to me. But if this video blows up, which I doubt, but if it does blow up and a lot of people who watch this video remember that mechanic from BT3, I feel like if we spread that around, you know, the community, remind people that that mechanic exists in BT3, I feel like the devs could code that into the game. I feel like the devs could code that into Sparking Zero, you know? But that's enough about negatives. Now it's time we talk about the positives, the things I want to see, and the things I love about Sparking Zero, and the things I want to see, right? First things first, the new characters. I want characters that were not in the teaser, because this was a teaser. It was a teaser trailer, but again, it was just a teaser. It's going to tease us as to what we could see. In regards of any more characters that could possibly come into the game, when in regards of Mercenary Tao, if he cannot be a fully fledged character, I would love to see Cyborg Tao as maybe a costume or an outfit. You know, I would love to see that. Or make him a full-fledged character. That could work too. You know, I know BT3 had a crossover character in the sense of Orale, or Orali, however you pronounce her name. I would love to see the main character from Sandland, be a potential crossover character. I think that'd be pretty cool, you know? Another thing that I doubt they'll do, I don't believe that they'll do, not until like another big Legends thing pops off. Shallot Super Saiyan forms, maybe? Maybe one God in Blue, or 1, 2, and 3, something. It would be nice. It would be nice, you know, in all honesty. But if we can't get that, again, I'm not too heartbroken about it. We're lucky that we even got Shallot in a game that isn't Legends anyway. So we're looking for that anyway. So I am grateful on that as is. Let's see. More characters that I think should be added to the game, personally, in my opinion. King Vegeta and the members of Bardock Squad. Tora, Shugesh, Borgos, Fasha. I think those would be cool. If we don't get them, that's fine. It is what it is, whatever. But if we could get them in the game, I would very much like to see that. You know, all the characters that get added into the game, they don't have to be They don't always have to be these big heavy hitters. We could get some filler stuff, like Pansy, right? Or Bobbity, we got Bobbity in the game. Granted, he was in BC3, but at the very least, Fasha and King Vegeta were also in BT3. So to see them make a return in Sparking Zero would be appreciated, personally. Personally, more characters I would like to see. Um, in regards the peel-off machine, why not? Have it be a little bit fun. Have it be a little silly. We're gonna get Spike the Devil Man, Moji Dragon Ball. Why not the peel-off machine? I feel like that'd be pretty funny, pretty cool. You know, he has a little ball. Have his alternate costume. Have peel-off's machine be white. Make it a reference to Giro, because peel-off's little tiny ball form. When before it turns into the giant three machine mech, just a little ball of peel off, have an alternate costume, have it be white with a little red glass, have it look like Giru. That'd be a nice little reference. But also in regards of that as well, alternate colors to be exact, I would love to see the alternate colors of the cast from BT3 make a return. For example, orange furred and purple pants Vegeta. That'd be kind of nice. Black fur Goku. Black gi GT Goku. He has the black gi and into the black furred Super Saiyan 4. That'd be nice. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe give Daima Goku yellow pants, have it resemble a little bit more to GT Goku's clothes. Just a suggestion, just a thought. And in the game, in terms of BT3 and Raging Blast, all the alternate costumes of Vegeta would make the little blue little areas of his tracksuit, his little blue tracksuit thing of his armor. They'd be black. Instead of blue, they'd be black. Not too dissimilar to the Resurrection F outfit of Vegeta Super. Kind of like this, but just instead of like gray, make it like completely black for the other Vegetas, and except Scouter Vegeta. With Scouter Vegeta, I would kind of like him to have his OG colors, complete with the orange hair, the dark blue suit, the green and orange armor, the orange gloves and orange shoes. That fit like Vegeta's OG design. I would also very much like to see the OG design of Bardock as well, if I can find Bardock. I think I lost Bardock. I might have lost Bardock. Where's Bardock? I think I lost Bardock, guys. Hold on. I'll get back to Bardock in a moment. Turles, in Raging Blast 2, there was a alternate color scheme for Turles, which gave him the armor colors of Raditz to make Turles resemble King Kai's depiction of what Kakarot would have looked like within that filler episode of Z. If anyone remembers that, it's okay if you don't. But if anyone does remember that, perchance, having Turles be in the black and brown colors of the Saiyan uniform would be nice. Have it look like Kakarot. That'd be cool. That would genuinely be cool. Oh, there's Bardock. I found you, Bardock. There you are. I would also like to see the OG Bardock design as an alternate costume as well. with his green parts of the armor being a bit more yellow, as yeah, just for as an example, and him having the ratted short shorts. Maybe they won't change his hair. If they don't change his hair, that's fine. I'm not too bummed about it, since I know Toriyama's original design for Bardock had the bed hair from Ultimate Tenkaichi, or so which that's fine. Is whatever. Yeah, if they keep his hair the same, that'd be nice too. They don't have to make it the bed hair. If they kept the hair the same, I wouldn't be too mad about it. But that'd be nice. That would be nice. I would kind of like to see that. I'd like to see that. An alternate costume for Broly, I think, should be him in the black shirt, the black long sleeve shirt. I think we should get that for Broly. Maybe have one where he is shirtless with the torn up blue pants. The torn up blue pants, like when him and Pericus got picked up. The outfit he wore on planet drawing a blank. Oh no, I'm gonna go brain fart. Oh no. I'm forgetting the planet's name. Vampa. Thank you. Alright, the person who said Vampa. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah. Another alternate costume. Base superhero Gohan without the cape. I feel like it's a little annoying to have him essentially have a version of himself that does not have the cape, fully accessible and fully playable. However, the way to get capeless Gohan has to be to go Super Saiyan and then go back to base. I feel like that's a little annoying. I feel like we don't really need that. I feel like we should just get a second costume with Gohan that doesn't have the cape. Alright, to go Super Saiyan and go back to base is very unnecessary. Very unnecessary. And in the wise words of President Rhodes, it's very delusional. It's very delusional. But, let's see here. Green vest Gogeta. Like how his alternate colors were in, BT3 and Raging Blast 2. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to jog my memory of Raging Blast 2. It's been quite a while since I played that game on my Xbox 360. It's been a hot minute. We'll get to characters in a moment. I still want to talk costumes. We'll get to characters. We'll go back there in a moment. More costumes I would love to see. We already have Bojack Gohan. That was confirmed. That was one of the big ones I wanted to see before seeing the trailer. But we got that. But with the Teen Gohan outfit selection completed, I feel like another way to complete someone's outfit selection. End of Z Goku. End of Z Goku deserves the End of Z fit. We need the blue gi for Goku End. We need the gi that Goku fought Oob with. It would be nice. I would love it. I would love to see it. I would love to see a Daima variation of Goku End as well. Please, Bandai. Another outfit that would be nice for Goku End would be GT Goku. GT Goku's fit. Because there was a little bit of time Goku trained with Oob. This Oob. The blue gi wearing Oob. Goku fought him in his GT outfit in the first episode of GT. And to see GT Goku, an adult, would be perfect for Goku End. To see Daima Goku, who went Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3 before going 4, would be perfect for Goku End. But Goku Mid. In BT3, he had an alternate costume, to which his alternate costume was the Goku End Gi. It was the Goku End Gi, but with the fluffy Super Saiyan hair. I would love to see that because that's technically the version of Goku that got to fight Metal Cooler, the version of Goku that fought Android 19. You know, that'd be nice to see. That would be nice to see. And considering we already have Battlesuit Goku for Goku Mid and Goku End, it's clear we can afford to give him both fluffy and non-fluffy hair for a costume. You know, so please, Bandai, please, 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 if you can make it happen, please make it happen at all. Another thing, customizable auras. The V-Jump aura is nice. I like the V-Jump aura, but Bandai, come on now, man. We got capsules in the game. In BT3. Using capsules, we could change the color of our character's aura. In Raging Blast, that was updated from not just the standard baseline aura, but in Raging Blast, our charging aura could also be changed too. Because for those who don't know, in Tenkaichi 3, when you charged up your aura, it was still blue, it was still yellow, it was still purple, and everything like that. But even though the charging aura did not change, everything else did. In Raging Blast and eventually, once we moved on from Tenkaichi onto Raging Blast, this was remedied so that our charging aura would also change color depending on the color that we chose in our accessory slots. That was also an option. Now, with that being said, Bandai, if you want to one-up this, just like how in Raging Blast one-up on Tenkaichi, when you give us customizable auras, what would be a nice little touch, an attention to detail, if it would change the colors of our regular Ki Blasts? I'm just saying, that would be pretty hype. It would be something small, but it would be a nice quality of life little upgrade than what we had before. Because in BT3, our aura color changed, but now when we charged up, you know, in Raging Blast, they fixed that to where our charging up auras changed color, liked how we flew around and everything. In Sparking Zero, if you want to one up it again, have the color of our Ki Blast match the color of whatever aura we pick. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. But yeah. Another character I would like to see in the game, since... Ooh, wait, no. Buu Saga Krillin! Khaki, the black shoes, khaki pants, red shirt. Krillin with the hair. Buu Saga Krillin we would have loved to see in the game. He was also in BC3 as his 4th preset option. Buu Saga Krillin would be an amazing addition to the game. An amazing addition. Now, I like this Krillin. This Krillin is not Buu Saga Krillin, though. You can have him fill in that 5th slot. That'd be nice. That would be nice. Master Roshi. explicitly Jackie Chun Master Roshi. There was an outfit, for those of you who do not remember, in the original Dragon Ball, after Tien Shinhan and Master Roshi fought, we saw a brief period in time where Master Roshi was in the Jackie Chun fit with his glasses and with the wig taken off. This rendition of Roshi is also the same Roshi that was in the World's Strongest Dr. Wheelo movie. We also got to see that Roshi fight in the Jackie Chun fit, just without the wig, but he had the glasses. That outfit was also in Tenkaichi 3, but not in this game. Bandai, if it were possible, I would like this outfit to be in the game, please. Please. Raditz in BT3 and in Raging Blast. There is a variation of Raditz to where the brown parts of his armor were yellow. It wasn't a big change, but I would still like to see that in the game as an alternate costume. You know, make the brown parts yellow. There is, of course, Nappa, and of course, Nappa without the armor. But in BT3, if you damage armored Nappa enough, there is a battle damage state to where the shoulder pads are broken off, and there's a lot of cracks in the midsection of his armor there. There is a battle damaged armor Nappa within BT3, BT3, Tenkaichi 3. If it were possible to add that Nappa into the game as well, that would very much be appreciated. I would love to see that. Goku early though. Goku Z early. I would love to see an OG Dragon Ball version of this outfit to where he has the Turtle School gi, right, like normal. However, give him the power pole, much like you gave Dragon Ball Super Goku the power pole. Give it to Z early Goku. Z early Goku fought with the power pole on the Garlic Jr. movie, and we have Garlic Jr. And Goku fought his henchman with the power pole. I would like to see that. Power pole Z early Goku, maybe. Just food for thought, Bandai. I'm just saying. Frieza Force Soldier. At a pool, maybe. He doesn't have to be a version of Frieza Force Soldier. Maybe a pool could be in the game. If Bandai, slowly but surely, if they run out of ideas of characters added to the game, and they need to fill in the roster, but they don't know who to add in some side characters, just some characters to add out the roster. That's towards the end of the game's lifespan. You got no idea who to add. And not a lot of people are really all that desperate to see a pool in the game. So that is fine. That's all fine and dandy. That's okay. In terms of PyCon, I know PyCon is coming to the game soon. Well, no, not soon. This summer. I say soon, but we probably gotta wait like we gotta wait till like half a year, low key, since it is in summer. We gotta wait till like the year is halfway done. But PyCon as a preset of him, an alternate costume for PyCon would be have him with the weighted gi off, have him with the hat off, with the weighted gi off, have him with just a blue shirt, long sleeve PyCon. That would be nice, Bandai. I don't remember if we have that in BT3 or Raging Blast. I will have to double check. I don't believe so. I don't think so. But again, I am not 100% on that. I don't know entirely. Dr. Joro. Give him a blue outfit. Make him look like Dr. Mew. Give him orange hair. Give him an orange mustache. Make a Dr. Mew version of Dr. Joro. Just for the sake of it. Just for fun. Just for fun. Give us Dragon Ball Z version of King Cold. With the dark blue cape. With the dark blue cape and the red cape on the inside. You know? Give us that. I would very much like to see that. I don't know if anyone else would, but I very much would like to. Let's see, what else? I suppose if I were to have anyone else, for a funny little color change, in Raging Blast 2, the Cell Juniors had an alternate costume on their second preset. They had a costume to which their colors changed to look like that of Perfect Cell. I would very much like to see Cell colored Cell Jr. make a return to the game, as well as Blue Cell in BT3 and in Raging Blast. In a lot of the alternate colors for Cell, they would make him blue to have him look like an adult grown-up Cell Jr. I would also like to see that. Oh, in the terms of Trunks Melee, I can see three things for this. For Trunks Melee, give him an alternate costume. One, to have the blue parts of the armor be black. The blue parts of the clothes, sorry, not armor. The clothes be colored black, much like the idea I had for Vegeta. A second one, have it be GT Trunks. GT Trunks. Because GT Trunks in the show does not fight with the sword. In the opening, sure. In the opening of GT, sure. In a lot of fan stuff, in Xenoverse, sure. Fine. But in Xenoverse, Trunks Melee also fights with the sword. So what's up with that? But now's your chance. We have no Trunks sword in the game. We have Melee Trunks in the game. Give us GT Trunks in the Melee Trunks preset as a costume, Bandai. I'm just saying. Give us black tank top sword Trunks. Give us this Trunks specifically. This one right here that you see before you. Give us a version of him without the sword. In the same way that Trunks defeated the androids without the sword, but he kept those same clothes, give us this Trunks as an alternate costume of Melee Trunks as well. Those are my three costume ideas for Melee Trunks. GT Trunks, Tank Top Trunks, and Black Armor Trunks. I think Gohan's fine the way that he is. I don't think he needs any other alternate costumes. Ultimate Gohan is also fine. I guess unless you want to maybe give Ultimate Gohan like this costume, I guess. Maybe. You don't have to. I think personally all of the Gohans are fine now. If there were any Gohan I would give a costume to, I would have to make it Kid Gohan and give him the orange gi, like how, if anyone remembers, there was a brief time during Gohan's training where he had a gi similar to Goku and the Turtle School, but with the Piccolo symbol on the back. Give us that for Kid Gohan. I would love to see that as an alternate costume. Give Kid Gohan Goku's gi. Teen Gohan, you're already going to give Goku's gi, so thank you for that. Give Kid Gohan the same treatment as you're gonna give Teen Gohan. Just food for thought. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, I already thought of that black armor for Vegeta. Still. Dragon Ball Super Goku, I guess if you're gonna give him any outfit, give him the Moral Arc fit. But Moral Arc needs to come out first. So we might be waiting at least a year for that. Maybe more. So we can wait on these two. Trying to think. Who else? Who else? Uh, Sorry guys, I'm just trying to think for a moment as to what other kind of costume changes I would want. White-haired Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. White-haired Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta with the brown fur. Like in BT3. Oh my god, that would be amazing. You know what? Another costume color idea. White-haired Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta with the brown fur. Dynamo Super Saiyan 4, same thing. Regular Super Saiyan 4, same thing. Now, of course, a lot to ask for. And I know it most likely will not happen, but I would like to see that. That'd be kind of cool. Evil Boo. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Evil Boo? What can we possibly give Evil Boo? It's simple. Give him Dragon Ball Super's Skinny Boo when he sparred with Goku the one time. Have a version of Evil Boo where he's pink and has the purple cape like Majin Buu. It'd be so simple. Just give him the closed eyes that Majin Buu has, change the color of his skin, and cape. And there you go. Give us the Skinny Boo from Super. The one that explicitly trained with Dragon Ball Super Goku. I'd be hyped for that. In regards of Android 17, alternate costume for Android 17. Give him Hellfighter 17's coat. Hellfighter 17's coat, so Super 17 can be a fusion rather than a transformation, or a whole character altogether. Have it be a fusion. Or no, that's, oh my god, that's so dumb of me. I'm so sorry, guys. Hellfighter 17 could be a separate character, make it a fusion that way, or give Super 17. No, make Super 17 a transformation. I'm so sorry. No, because that wouldn't make sense. Have Hellfighter 17 be a costume of regular 17, and have him transform into Super 17. Do it like that. Make it a transformation. Not a fusion. Not a fusion. Make it a transformation. Oh my god. Oh my god, I almost slipped up there. Hercule. Super Hercule. Super Saiyan Hercule. The one from the little Beerus movie, the funny costume that we have in the Universe 2 of Super Hercule with the spiked up hair. Give us that. Give us Super Hercule. Give us Super Hercule. Of a transformation for Videl, Great Saiyaman 2. If not a transformation, then an alternate costume, please. Please. I'm just throwing ideas to the wall here. Gohan Black made Gohan Black a version of Goku Black. They both fuse with Zamasu. They have the same aura. They fight the same. Gohan Black, make him a preset of Goku Black, just change the dialogue. Simple. He has dialogue in the game. That's the worst thing. That's the most aggravating thing. When people modded Gohan Black into the game in the early years before that eventually got fixed, he had dialogue for his supers, his ultimates. He had intro and outro cutscenes. Gohan Black was a character in everything but roster. Gohan Black should be a version of Goku Black. We need it in the game. Along with his version of Fused Zamasu and his version of Corrupted Zamasu as well. We know they're in the game. We've all played the DLC. We've all done the what if. And also talking about what ifs, another character, what if character that was not in the game, Z Early Vegeta. Super Saiyan Z Early Vegeta.
The sleeper has awakened.
You will notice there is not a fifth option for shoulder pad Vegeta. This Vegeta was a Super Saiyan in one of Goku's what if stories. He was a character based off of the assets of Z Early Vegeta. He just had the shoulder pads. And I'm actually gonna, before I do anything, I'm gonna go do that fight exactly. I'm gonna go do that exact fight. As a matter of fact, before I do anything, just to show you guys. Before I do anything, sound. Let me turn off the anime music BGM. Save my settings. There we go. Let me go to Ultimate Battle. Just to show you guys. To show you guys what I mean. For those of you that do not know. Story map. Whoops, did I mess that up? I did. Here it is. Pushing the limit.
Here goes.
This right here. This is what I mean. Oh, this is... Okay, I'm sorry. But Z Early Vegeta's costume on End Vegeta. Oh, sorry, not End Vegeta. On Early Vegeta. Z Early Vegeta.
With Frieza out of the way, my fight is with you now, Kakarot. Now become a Super Saiyan immediately.
I'm gonna skip the dialogue here.
What do you think?
Look
Kakarot?
at that!
Now I too can transform into the legendary Super Saiyan.
Look at that. That looks amazing. He's a fully playable character. He is Z Early Vegeta. He is Android. This is Android Saga Vegeta with Early Vegeta's fit. Not in the game. Not an alternate costume. We should have this as an alternate costume. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm gonna go fight him right now. But yeah, no, stuff like that should be in the game.
Is this what you wanted? Indeed. For killing you in this state is the only way to reclaim my honor. I pushed myself to the verge of death to improve my strength. But despite
Look, even super attacks are the same. You can see the character portrait up there, next to his health bar. You'll see, it's Super Saiyan Vegeta.
And killed Frieza with my own two hands. So I thank you, Kakarot.
Well, now that you've achieved this strength, what do you even need the Dragon Balls for? Why bother killing innocent people like the Namekians?
Simple, because the universe has no room for the weak. So why don't you join me? Nothing will be out of your grasp. What do you say, Kakarot?
I have everything I could ever need, Vegeta.
Got you!
Kamehame! We're settling this right here and now!
Dang it all! Even as a Super Saiyan, I'm still inferior to this low-class clown!
Well, yeah, that's just to show you guys what I mean by early Vegeta's
To
fit
truly
on
be a
Vegeta
Super
Mid.
Saiyan, you've got to be pure of heart, awakened by fury. That's what I am.
Look at that, though. Like, can you imagine if we had this in the game? Can you imagine a buffed up version of this where he looks like Super Vegeta? That would be nice. We would love to see that. We would love to see that. Anyway, I'm going to cut this video short at the current moment. I will make a part 2 to this when I get more ideas on what I want added onto the game. So the rest of you guys, if you guys have any ideas on what you want added to the game, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I'm going to go check the audio on this video to make sure everything I said was said, so I don't have to do this video a third time, hopefully. With that being said, part 2 coming out soon. I will, yeah. I will see you guys later. Third video, I'm gonna put it on my channel soon. I'm going to be remaking the what if video, where I ask you guys what ifs you want, and I talk about me wanting to do what ifs on the channel, which is what I do want to do. I don't know if I discussed it in the channel update, but I did. In that video, I tried to give you guys a list to choose from of what ifs I could start on. However, my audio could not be picked up. I'm going to see if I can remake that video and essentially just repeat what I said in that video, essentially. But with that being said, I would love to see you wonderful monkeys later. Yeah. Bye, guys.